Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, what is up? What is good? The king of lightning here today, bringing you guys and gals a fairly quick One Piece discussion video pertaining to the last chapter of One Piece, chapter 891. Now, this chapter was translated via Viz officially a few days ago, and this chapter has a lot of folks talking about many different things, but one of the topics that we have to talk about that I think actually holds some degree of legitimacy is the Kamboshan Haki topic pertaining to Luffy and Katakuri. This, I think, actually holds even more legitimacy because when you look at the translation of the official chapter release, not a scanlation, the actual official Viz translation, there is something there that may indicate that Katakuri is wrong when it comes to his perception of what Luffy is doing. So let me put this on full screen for you guys and gals, and what you guys see before you is the official Viz translation of this chapter. Well, hold on. First and foremost, if you guys forgot, when it comes to this particular moment, Katakuri is basically giving Luffy the slam jam. Then in this page, you have the moment where Katakuri starts talking about him being able to see the future like him, though infrequently. And then Luffy recalls what Rayleigh said, and I'm assuming that's what Rayleigh said. There is a will to every attack, a presence, huff, phew, closing his eyes. Very similar to what NL did against Luffy way back when.
Mantra.
Don't just strike out blindly, Luffy. And then from there, we have Katakuri proceed to do a block mochi attack, and then Luffy counters with an elephant gun. Now, I don't know if that's the second tier from Haki, because it is a block mochi, true, but I don't see the black lightning spark that I would use to indicate it being a second tier of Armored Haki, because when he first does the block mochi, we see the black spark. So it could be, I'm not too sure. But Luffy counters with an elephant gun, and then Katakuri, I guess kind of surprised, Luffy's eyes still closed right here in this corner, his eyes are still closed, and then Katakuri then kicks Luffy away with an Armored Haki mochi-like kick. Luffy gets slammed, and then Katakuri says, yes, it's true. Very infrequently, he sees the same future that I do. Now, the question is Katakuri wrong? Is Luffy actually seeing the legitimate oncoming future like Katakuri can? And this is where we're going to dive a little bit deeper into this particular panel right here. So, once again, there is a will to every attack, a presence. A presence. Don't just strike out blindly, Luffy. Now, I did a video on Kamboshan Haki in full detail. You guys should check it out because it's a very important video when it comes to explaining Kamboshan Haki in full detail. There'll be a link in the box below to this video. Go check it out. I'll put it in the comment section as well as I'll have a card somewhere in the corner. What Rayleigh says to Luffy here is a presence. There is a will to every attack. So what Luffy is doing is reading Katakuri's attack, and then by reading Katakuri's attacks, he's able to dodge his attacks far more frequently. But that is different than being able to see the legitimate oncoming future. What we're seeing here with Luffy is him honing, according to this translation, what he is focusing on now is the present sphere of Kamboshan Haki, the present subsphere of Kamboshan Haki. Again, I did a video on this. There'll be a link in the box below. It'll be in the comment section as well as a card somewhere over here. As far as we know, Rayleigh is a master of the present sphere. And when Luffy recalls what Rayleigh said to him, there is a will to every attack, a presence. What Luffy essentially is doing with Katakuri is that he is strongly sensing the intent of Katakuri's attacks. Horty Jones, he intended to do a water bullet and like a water bullet barrage. Luffy knew what Horty Jones had intended to do, therefore he was able to dodge accordingly. And again, this intent notion I explained in full detail in that video I did explaining Kamboshan Haki in full detail. Because what he's focusing on is the present sphere, and specifically reading Katakuri's intent, this is going to heighten his precog sphere, because reading the intent, what a character intends to do for an attack of some sort, is a component of precognition. But that is different than actually reading the oncoming future as a whole, meaning you know what the future is legitimately so. That is different than reading the intent of where someone is going to attack or how they're going to attack. So that may not make much sense, and so I'll try to bring it down even further. Let's say you have two people that are well versed in Cambodian Haki. One is like, let's say, Katakuri level of precog, and the other is, let's say, what Luffy's trying to do right now according to this translation. And let's say it's raining, and then a lightning bolt is going to strike them. Someone like Katakuri would be able to see the oncoming future and dodge said lightning bolt. Whereas in this sense, it's not an attack of a living thing, but more so it's the weather. It's the weather harming you in some way, shape, or form in the future. So you can't really read the presence of a lightning bolt, of a storm cloud. Now, that person could react to the lightning bolt and dodge it via their own reaction time. That reaction time is different than actually seeing it in the future. They're two different things. So when you have Luffy perceiving the attack of Katakuri, those two text bubbles right here, they indicate Luffy sensing the presence of Katakuri to a much greater degree. And as a result, he's able to sense what Katakuri intends to do to a much greater degree and be able to read Katakuri's attacks far more efficiently. We don't know if Rayleigh can actually see the oncoming future like Katakuri can, but Rayleigh's presence, Cambodian Haki, is so strong to where he can even read the intent of someone that moves at the speed of light, like Kizaru. And Rayleigh only taught Luffy the basics of Cambodian Haki for 6 months. Luffy does have a strong foundation, and what we see here is Luffy focusing on those foundations. He's focusing on the presence of Katakuri's attacks. Being able to sense Katakuri's presence stronger is not the same thing as being able to see the legitimate oncoming future like Katakuri can. Now granted, at the end result, this will give Luffy an up in the subsphere precognition of Cambodian Haki, but he's doing so by also raising an even higher degree of presence subsphere Cambodian Haki. At least that's what I can gather according to the official Viz translation of this chapter, which is why I think the folks that are saying that Luffy's not actually reading the future and Katakuri is wrong when it comes to Luffy reading the future, the actual legitimate future, but more so he is gaining greater insight on Katakuri's intent. I think there is some legitimacy to this. So despite this, because Luffy is actively trying to read the legitimate future like Katakuri can, and because Katakuri himself is saying, yes, it's true, very infrequently, he sees the same future that I do, we still give him the accolade of being able to see the oncoming future. But again, keep in mind here, that may not be the case. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys and gals. And Katakuri, yes, he could be wrong. So I'm going to see you guys and gals later. Let me know your thoughts on the matter at hand. Be sure to rate the video. It is not that hard to do, especially when I know that you all have a device called Zmousu. You use Zmousu to click, rate the video, to click, subscribe, to click on that bell to join the squad, and of course, comment. Please let me know if you have any thoughts on this. Comment in the comment section down below. Peace, and have a nice goddamn day.